What's up, guys? We're taking a look at some more NBA player props today over on prizepicks. This video is for prizepicks, but also sports books and other player prop sites out there. But for everything player props, I got you guys covered for today's slate. And we're in a pretty good run in these YouTube videos. Did not post a YouTube video yesterday with prizepicks plays. However, I did sweep the board yesterday over on my dub club, so got the sweep yesterday. But didn't post a YouTube video, but still, in these YouTube videos dating back until March 15th, plus 5.5 units, 12, 6, and 2, and a 5-0-1 run going. Have cashed in 3 straight videos. So really excited with how today has been going and how things have been going recently. Very good month going on right now, and I'm looking to continue in today's slate. So let's just hop straight into today's video. Make sure you subscribe and have those post notifications on. And if you are not already on prizepicks, make sure you use code DOMG and get that 100% deposit match up to $100. So if you are interested in joining, you can use that code DOMG. Link is down in my description below to join prizepicks. Available in most states and most Canada, 19 years and older. And let's just hop into today's slate. But if you want to see everything that I'm playing today, you guys can get my plays ranked by confidence level and write-ups to go with all of my main plays. More plays that are just in these YouTube videos, by the way, of course. You get my plays sent to you via Discord, email, or even Telegram. There's a bunch of different options. There's over 650 subscribers right now in the dub club as well. So link is down in my description below for that. MLB is right around the corner. Super excited for MLB season because that's probably one of, if not my best sports. So that and the NBA. I'm super excited for MLB season. It's going to be a great season for MLB. I'm really excited about that. So 4 different tiers, 4 different pricing options, and things like that. So go ahead and check it out if you do want. Link is in my description below. Final thing, give me a follow on Twitter. DOMG Props on Twitter. I actually posted 3 plays earlier today already. It was for a different app. It wasn't for prizepicks, but still posted some more plays over on my Twitter already this morning. Let's hop into today's slate though. Let's start off with a prop in the points plus rebounds tab. Let's go with the PR category here. So points plus rebounds. I do also like this player over his PRA, but I prefer his points plus rebounds personally. So I'm gonna scroll down here until we find the Clippers game. And of course that player is gonna be Kawhi Leonard, and I like his over 33.5 points plus rebounds. Make sure that you play at your own risk and always play responsibly, all that different stuff, man. Make sure you play at your own risk and do your own research. But Kawhi Leonard, I like him over 33.5 PR, and let me explain why I do like Kawhi Leonard in this game. First off, let's take a look at this game real quick. You can see if we scroll down here to this game, he's going to be at home going against the Chicago Bulls with a 4-point spread and a 220 over-under. There's going to be no Paul George in this one, no PG-13. Kawhi technically is questionable, although I do think he'll play in this game. He just had a facial contusion last game, so he got ruled out kind of early. It was like early third quarter, I think he got ruled out. He wasn't looking too great in that game anyway. It was a pretty tough matchup, though, against New Orleans. He had 12 plus 6, giving him 18 PR in that game before he did get hurt. Probably wouldn't have gone over his PR in that game, I will say, but he did shoot 25% in that game and had that facial contusion, so I think he's going to play today, though. I don't think that's going to be like a hinder on his game or anything like that. I think he's still going to have a pretty good game today. I like him against the Bulls. So let's go over to the DGF Fantasy Optimizer, by the way, and just take a look at the odds on Kawhi Leonard real quick before we dive into him a little bit more. Take a look at his hit rate and things like that. But I'm going to be showing you guys at the end of the video how to get a free trial of this tool right here. Number 1 tool when it comes to player props, in my opinion. They have this for prizepicks, underdog, sports books, all that different stuff. So I'll show you guys how to get a free trial at the end of the video. But you see that he's a minus 125 on DraftKings to go over 33.5 PR. So the DGF Fantasy Optimizer likes him at a 51.4% odds to hit. You see what his odds are across the board. It's like a minus 120 on MGM. So if you're like on MGM, you're getting the best value right there at a minus 120. If you were to take the over, of course, but take a look at Kawhi Leonard in his PR right here. So in games where he's had 31 plus minutes this season, he's over this in 58%. I narrowed it down to 31 plus minutes, by the way, because you can see his minutes right here. Otherwise, he's had, besides this last game where he got injured, he's had 31 plus minutes in like literally almost all of these games. So I just narrowed it down because there were some games early in the season where he was limited. But with 31 plus minutes this season, he's over in 58% of games and 5 out of 6 without Paul George. 5 out of 6. The one loss, by the way, was against Denver where he had 32. He fell too short against Jokic in a very tough matchup. You can just see what he's done this season. He only had 23 minutes in this game right here against Utah without Paul George. And then last game, of course, he did go under, but I excluded those 2. Otherwise, he's over in 5 out of 6 right there. Like the Denver game right there, he shot 50% right there with 38 minutes and had 32 PR. Otherwise, he's over against like Washington, Atlanta, Dallas, the Rockets, which isn't saying too much, but still. He's had a really good season this season without Paul George with his PR, and I just think he goes over this yet again. I like the matchup against the Bulls. I don't think it's anything too crazy. If you take a look at like the small forward and the points per game that are allowed to the small forward this season, you can see that they're kind of right in the middle of the pack, allowing 21.43 points per game. When it comes to the rebound category, they're kind of right in the middle right there as well. So it's just going to be kind of like a middle of the road matchup. It's not going to be anything too tough. It's not going to be anything that's like really easy either. So I think it's just going to be a pretty good game right here from Kawhi Leonard, because again, you do have Paul George out in this game. He's been really good without Paul George this season. You just have to hope he puts the ball in the hoop, and I think he can get this one done. Let's now dive into player prop number 2. So I'm going to go ahead and head over to the assist category here and scroll down just a little bit until we find the Denver Nuggets game, and I like Jamal Murray over 6 assists. This has been kind of like my tank, man. I've been riding with him a lot here, and no, I don't like him just because of the last 5. I actually took him in like these last 2 games right there against Washington and Milwaukee, I believe. Definitely played him against Milwaukee, but I like him to go over in this game. It's going to be a really tough matchup, I will say. It will be definitely a test for Jamal Murray because Philly does not allow too many assists per game. But it is a 229.5 over-under. It's a 5-point spread, and he will be at home going against Philly. Philly has a lot of guys questionable with James Harden, Embiid, even House. But going back to the DGF Fantasy Optimizer, we'll take a look at Jamal Murray right here because he's actually towards the top on this optimizer right now. So Jamal Murray, if you take a look at his assists right here, he's at plus 105 to go over 6.5, and a plus 108 on FanDuel to go over 6.5. He was actually a plus 115 earlier on DraftKings. We're actually posting him over on my dub club. He's dropped all the way down to a plus 105. That's usually kind of a good sign. That means the books are liking his over a little bit more and more, it seems like. But anyways, going back to the Denver Nuggets here in this game. But it's going to be a pretty, should be a pretty close game. I mean, you got like 2 of the MVP frontrunners and Jokic and Embiid. And let's go ahead and take a look at the point guard and how they match up against Philly, because Philly is going to be a tough matchup. I'm not saying they aren't. It's definitely going to be a tough matchup right here, although we did just have 9 against the Bucks just like literally 2 days ago or a day ago, whatever it was. But he had 7. They were only allowing 7.63. Philly's allowing 7.83. If you take a look at the last 7 games, though, Philly is even better, just really not allowing too many assists per game to the point guard. I still feel like this is just a low number for him for how he's been doing lately and how much I've been riding him, man. But with 32 plus minutes this season, he's over in 7 out of 8 of his last 10 games. So he's 7-1-2 in his last 10 games. So he's pushed twice. He's under this in only 1 of those games with 32 plus minutes, but otherwise he's over in 66% of games this season and 71% of games with 1 day rest. He's already faced Philly earlier this season. If you go ahead and put in versus the 76ers and the Statmuse right here, you can see what he's at when it comes to like the 76ers and what he's done against them earlier this season. He faced them in January on the 28th right there and had 6 assists in 39 minutes. So he did have a crap ton of minutes in that game, but still had 6 assists. I'm expecting him to hopefully see 7 in this one, but I'm just going to keep riding Jamal Murray until he fails me, man. And if he's at 6 next game, even if he misses this time, I'm probably going to play him again, man, because I've just been really liking Jamal Murray's assist. I like the number right at 6 as well with the floor right there. I don't mind him at plus odds, like a plus 108 on FanDuel. I don't think it's a terrible spot personally, but again, it's up to you if you want to play that or not. But my 2 plays for today is going to be Kawhi Leonard over 33.5 PR and Jamal Murray over 6 assists. Kawhi Leonard will be my favorite of the 2, I will say. But thank you guys for watching today's video, and I will hopefully see you guys in the next one. Make sure you subscribe. Check out my dub club if you want to see all of my plays for tonight, ranked by confidence level, and reps go with all of my main plays, everything like that. Multiple different apps there as well over on my dub club. But yeah, MLB is right around the corner as well. I'll be having some MLB videos for you guys as well, and really excited for how this month has been going. Hopefully we kill it in MLB season as well. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, boys. Thank you guys for watching.